A place can do many things against you, and if it's your home, or if it was your home at one time, you still love it. That's how it works. Christina Enriquez from the Book of Unknown Americans. The Book of Unknown Americans, written by Christina Enriquez and published by Knopf in 2014, takes us, as it does the characters depicted therein, to Delaware, one of the original 13 colonies on the east coast of the United States. We follow Alma and Arturo Rivera as they depart their familiar homestead situated in Pizzicuro, Mexico, following an injury sustained by Maribel, their daughter. In Newark, a town with a school for the intellectually challenged, they hope that Maribel will be given the support that she needs to recover from her severe brain damage. Even though immigrating legally, their status in the United States is neither sustainable nor stable. They do not know how to speak English. They are unfamiliar with the school system, and they are new to American culture, making them the likely prey of prejudice. Of this, Enriquez writes, "We're the unknown Americans, the ones no one even wants to know, because they've been told they're supposed to be scared of us, and because maybe if they did take the time to get to know us, they might realize that we're not that bad. Maybe even that we're a lot like them. And then who would they hate?" As a result of their naivete and their belief in the promise of the American dream, their lives devolve into turmoil. Arturo is forced to take on manual work picking crops. Alma does not find work at all, and Maribel is not officially admitted to Evers. Indeed, in their struggles, the Rivera's plight is common to many poor immigrants. Although fraught, this novel is not without hope, as the author writes of the Rivera family and the way in which they confront adversity. People do what they have to in this life. We try to get from one end of it to the other with dignity and with honor. We do the best we can. Enriquez's history is much like that of the characters that she creates in The Unknown Americans. Her father himself was an immigrant born in Panama, while her mother was born and raised in New Jersey. The family moved to Delaware prior to their daughter's birth, and while Enriquez attended school in America, she spent summers in Panama. Much like her fictional characters, only in reverse, the author, at least at first, had difficulty adjusting to life in Central America. She did not speak Spanish as a child, and so on these visits she admits that she had no choice but to sit there and observe. However, even though initially an outsider, the family dynamics were far more welcoming than those of her fictional characters, and it was this warmth that she attempts to evoke in her writing. Her stories have been published in The New Yorker, The Atlantic, The American Scholar, along with an anthology, This Is Not Chick Lit, Original Stories by America's Best Women Writers. Of this book, the Washington Post writes, "Vivid, striking, a ringing paean to the love between man and wife, parent and child, outsider and newcomer, pilgrim and promised land." But why not judge for yourself by downloading the ebook, The Book of Unknown Americans, for yourself today?